Hello everybody, welcome to another quick video. Now today we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually come to a seaside town off season, with the main thing being that everything's going to be closed like this. It should be fairly quiet. There's no light to speak of, a lot of moody cloud. So I'm thinking a lot of black and white, try and get the feel of like a closed down resort. Might just work. So we'll wander up to the sort of the centre of town and see what sort of things pop up. So come for a wander with us. So though this is off season, there's still a few people around, so you're getting a little bit of interest. You've got people walking dogs on the beach. There's a few sort of jet skis still bobbing around. But because it's very much sort of got that sort of sleepy feel, it changes the dynamic. You know, this in summer is bustling. There's too many people here sometimes. But this now, it just has that real sort of lull, so everything's just gone to sleep and it's waiting for the next sort of season to get going. Going to try and pick out more shapes and things like that. So we've got some nice railings going by here, looking up into the old town. Just coming up on a set of beach huts as well, just shot in the sunshine. They look fantastic, they absolutely glow. But like I said, I'm feeling a lot of black and white today. I think it'll suit the mood, but I might do some sort of forced colour edit almost, so to bring it forward so it has that sort of almost sort of vintage look to it. It might work, it might not. We'll have a bit of a play. And so with this, we can just have a play with it and see what happens. But good, keep on wandering up now, get a few more shots on the way, so pop a couple up now and carry on wandering. Despite the fact that it is sort of, it's not exactly warm today, it's about 13-14 degrees, there's still some of the hardcore out there with an ice cream on the seafront. Can't fault them really, sometimes you just have to. Either that or a bag of chips. Don't know what it is, they just seem to work at the seaside. But we're coming down towards the spa now, so there's quite a lot of interesting sort of art deco stuff going on here. So yeah, I'll be looking at corners of things, shapes, leading lines, that sort of thing, and sort of trying to get a few shots here. There's a few little bits that are looking out over the bay as well, which might work. We'll see how things pan out. But yeah, a lot of this is going to be sort of picking out those shapes, the doorways, the bits of stuff like the closed shops. I just think it works quite well. Just sets that sort of tone and sort of tells the story about the town when it's sort of not in the middle of summer. The harbour's given us a few little shots. Actually, inside the harbour the water's quite clear, so a couple of reflection shots I managed to grab hold of. But a lot of sort of leading lines. Quite nice actually to see the fishermen here as well, so you can sort of get some shots of the people actually fishing over the harbour walls. Just little bits and bobs really, nothing astounding. But we'll sort of head around the other side. We can see quite a lot of lobster pots, so you can actually form some kind of composition with that, with the boats in the background. It might work, it might not, we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, still going, still got a bit of ground to cover yet. But yeah, it's okay. It's not been an outstanding session, but I think it's been okay. We've got a few nice little bits and bobs that popped up anyway. So yeah, pop another couple of shots up now from we'll just walk down this part of the harbour, and we'll carry on wandering. So we've got a few little bits and bobs dotted around. Wasn't as much really sort of compositional wise that I wanted from the harbour, which is a bit of a shame, but certainly coming around this section of the harbour, when you can make that at the distance, there's some nice clouds going on, and there's a few little sort of features that I might be able to pick out. Just sort of take you up here. We've got this statue here, which if I can sort of pitch that into the right sort of area, might work with those clouds in the background. I don't know, can have a bit of a play. But I think with what's over that side, like I said, we've got the fun fair over there, so I'm trying to sort of keep out of the way of that. Very noisy. Talking of noisy, the gulls are also very noisy. But there's a few little sort of patterns along these walls here. They're very well weathered, so I'm going to try and sort of pick something out using the light. I mean, so the light, that's all we've got at the moment. There's a few rays popped out, but nothing spectacular to sort of pick anything out from there. But there's a few little sort of shots that I think are available along here. If I just spin you around now, as you can see, we've got this a bit of a leading line going on here. So you've got this nice little sort of run up to it. Obviously the other side there, if you can lose that building, so sort of come more to that side, it might work, might be able to get something out of it. So I'm going to have a bit of a play up here and see what sort of shots I can pick out. There's, I wouldn't even call it a lighthouse, a bit of a light post at the end, which I might be able to do something with that. Very minimal sort of looking out to see as well. So I've got a bit of a play here now, so I'll pop a couple of shots up now, and we'll sort of come back to you when we're sort of wandering a bit further around. So you might be able to make out behind my shoulder, or over my shoulder, there's a hint of colour just forming on the clouds. Now I don't know whether that means we're going to get anything but sunset, but rather than being a sort of sunset, I think it's just going to be a glow from that cloud. I'm going to hang around and see what happens, but hopefully it might come off, you don't know. We'll hang around and see what happens. But grab a few more shots while I've been up here. There's a few little features that, yeah, they kind of work, it doesn't look too bad. It's a bit of a shame that there's not a little bit more sort of contrast up here, but with the way the light is, it's just dropped off completely now. But I think, like I say, order of the day today has been all black and white. Maybe the odd little colour pop if I can sort of make something work. I'll find out more when I get sort of the photos off and have a bit of a play with them. But yeah, I've quite enjoyed the wander. It's been quite nice. Gets out, but I see, yeah, it's always good for you. But we'll sort of leave the video here now. I'll pop a few more shots up now, but if you have enjoyed the video, please do give us a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. But yeah, if you've got a sort of a seaside town that's within travelling distance in a day, even if it's off season, pop up. There might not be a lot around, but you can get some cracking photo opportunities just from the fact that it's different to what you'd normally get in sort of the peak season. So yeah, give it a try. You never know what might come up. But from a sort of very quiet Bridlington, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
I don't know, it's hard to say. Desperate causes anyway. Do this mean we'll go to war? I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'd like to know that soon. In this time of